not member, and never get through a class. Not my fault. They won't let me in. Actually, Leadership Prince George is a 10-month program. Actually, Leadership Prince George isn't a 10-month program. How you get in it is through a what? 10-month program, which begins in September of every year. You get a new class and runs until June. As it says in some of the information you already received, it begins with a residential retreat where we feed you very well, and you can't go home until the 3 days are gone, right? I have to let you know that. It also has an ending retreat, same thing, 3 days, and it's also residential. Once a month we come together around different issues that affect not only Prince George's County, but the surrounding jurisdictions, because you don't live in a vacuum. Things that happen in Montgomery affect Prince George's, vice versa, and also the District of Columbia. You also live in Maryland. And believe it or not, the capital of Maryland is well, not Washington, D.C., it's Memphis. All right, the official kingdoms of races, of course. All right, expect to hear some news about that. All right, one of the things that we want you to consider is the complexity of the issues that face any jurisdiction in which you live. Everybody knows a lot about one thing, but not a lot about the whole piece. It's a very complex community, surrounded by a very complex region. And it takes some organization, or it calls for some organization to pull all of these resources together that you can be exposed to, therefore improve your leadership ability to handle the complex issues that face the jurisdiction that you want to improve. We're also looking for people who don't just live in a community and go to work, feed their families. Actually, in a sense, the dog feeds his family. If you think about it, so does a cat. And of course, you're supposed to be the paragon of animals, and I'll tell you something else about that if you join the program. But at any rate, it falls to us, those of us who are responsible, to understand that it is your responsibility to do something about the conditions in your own community. Not just to live in it as a renter lives in the house, but to own it, put your feet under the table and act as an owner. If you own it, you'll work for it, you'll try to improve it. And that's what we're looking for. And that's what Prince George's County stands for. It stands for community trusteeship. Taking something that you care about your community, and improving it, making sure that it's better when you leave it than it was when you came. Fair enough? So, when you live here or work here or both, it is that hope that we have in you that you will improve the that you work. And I'm not working and I work. Okay. All right. So essentially, that's what the program is about. We talk about networking. We talked about exposing you to the top people in the region who can explain to you the complex issues that affect you. We also have some theoretical applications that will help you develop your individual leadership capabilities as well. So we look forward to seeing you there. It's a very exciting program. People generally have a lot of fun, but they learn. Learning is fun. But learning is an essential part of Leadership Prince George's. And I wanted to say a couple of things about a couple of people. One of them is Mark Joe. Mark Joe is the president, chair, of course. And this program would not work without dedicated people who spend time that you would not believe making sure it holds together. She doesn't get paid. It's not a labor that you get your money back from. That's a part of trusteeship, looking at something that you're willing to take on, not when it's just convenient to you, but when it costs you. That's what we're talking about. That's community trusteeship. And for the last couple of years, that's been what she has done. But I remember when she came through the program, one of the things she insisted on was explaining to me how I should do that when I was, at that particular time, trying to shepherd the thing. And I'm glad to see that when she took it, she did better. All right. That's an inside bit that she knows about. So that is a demonstration or an example rather of community trusteeship. People that will put themselves out, that will incur the cost to see that something is better. Thank you for coming.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Mel Larrington. Class 26. I was just drafted a few seconds ago to be in the spot and give my